All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to today's stream. I'm going to take you to the Adobe Premiere Pro in just a few minutes, and we will edit a wedding video live. So, just um, just a quick backstory about this wedding video. This was not a planned wedding video. I was not paid to shoot a wedding video. I was shooting photography. I was paid to be a photographer, but I asked a friend to come along and grab some footage that I would use for YouTube, YouTube content. So based on that footage, I have about 2 or 3 YouTube videos out there already, you know, and post wedding and some other one, how to set up your flashes for wedding reception. I'll put the links whenever this thing posts again. So now we have all this footage, right? But they never asked for video and they didn't hire a videographer. So it was just us doing the pictures and the the BTS footage. So I've decided to edit this live from scratch. I'm going to put the clips together and create something for them. And I don't think I know they're not expecting it for sure. So I think this will cheer them up. And this year has been pretty rough. So here we go. I'm gonna dive right in and start editing. All right. So let's do this. If you cannot see this clearly and you want me to make it bigger, I can take my head away. So let me know. So the very first thing you do is you get a song. And so this is the song I got from Soundstripe. If you are new to video creation and stuff, Soundstripe offers free music, and not free music, licensed music that you can use in your videos without getting a copyright strike. So check them out. I am going to go ahead and start playing this for you guys to see. All right. So let's see here. Just so we hear the song.
New day, sky crashes into the sea.
Okay, if anyone is watching, please do me a favor. Let me know if you can hear the song I'm playing, because I'm not sure whether the audio is coming from the desktop. So let me know that, and then
holding everything in place. What falls apart starts coming back together. Stars burn out and become new. Can't predict what people do, but I'm still holding on to you. I'm still holding on to you. All the days we colored blue, I'd go anywhere with you. And if the world stopped spinning too, I'd be holding on to you. Our time is never.
all right, guys. Did you hear the music? Can you hear the music? Please let me know if you can hear the music, because I need to make sure everything is set before I start pulling up the clips. And yes. Oh, you want to see my face too? Okay, all right, all right. Okay, so you guys can hear the music. That's great. I'm going to go ahead and start. So I was primarily the photographer, right? So but I did uh I was a photographer, but I did take some videos myself too. And so I put those ones in one folder and I put the other one in the other folder. So we have this one here. Let me pull it up. So this is money videos and this is sell videos. So these are the ones that I took. And these are the ones that my friend took. My friend was using the Canon EOS R and I used the Nikon Z6. So I mean, at the end of the day, the color was very different. Okay, it's 2 different sensors, 2 different camera brands. So there's going to be a little bit of a problem with the color correction, and so I'm gonna have to find a way around it. The goal for this edit is to edit it such that the colors are a little bit dull, and then also once the colors are dull, it's easier to match both colors. So dark colors and not too bright. So darker, moody, romantic kind of setting. That's my goal for this video. And I plan to use one song throughout this edit. So it's not going to be a slow to maybe a fast dance. No, it's just going to be one romantic song playing for 2.5 minutes, and that's it. So I have determined all those things. And my other plan is I'm not going to go in chronological order. I'm not going to start from, okay, this is the beginning. This is where they start the makeup. This is how they continue. This is the first look. This is no. I'm going to just mix it and tell the story. I want the story to go from a very soft and cool place and end on a very high note with multiple visuals showing their affection for each other. I hope that makes sense. So that's my plan for the video. It's always good to go in with a plan, even if it's the worst plan ever. If you have a plan, you are 5 steps ahead of somebody who doesn't have a plan. Because otherwise, the video will start in a direction and end up in a different direction. Okay. All right. So, oh, look, somebody says they want to see my face too. Now, let's get this going. Just a second here. Just a second. All right. So what I normally do is when I'm editing, I have two screens, right? So I have this other the sequence. This is my sequence. It's on the other screen. I pull it up and fill the other screen with my sequence. I fill the screen with my sequence so that I can see the timeline very clearly and I can make micro adjustments, and it just makes the work faster. But now it's going to be quite a daunting task because I will be editing mostly on here, but I want you guys to see this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this timeline smaller. I usually don't do this, and I'm going to keep it up here where you guys can see. I'll keep moving it around, but I don't like to dock it because when I want to do something with, like, let's say cut a beat off or something, I want to move it to the next screen. All right, so let's start with the footage. I'm going to start with mine, of course, because I took those ones and it's a Nikon Z6. So let's just start with that and open it up and see what we got. This is going to be quite interesting. Okay. So this was shot a few months ago, so I don't fully remember everything, but just looking at the thumbnails of the videos, I have an idea what was shot when and how. So that is good. That is good. That is good. That is good. All right. So one thing I do with videos is that because I shot it a few months ago, I try to check the frame rate, know what I'm working with. Because now this says 59.94, so that's 60 frames per second. So 60 frames, you can effectively slow it down to 40%, and it will be smooth. It will not be jittery. Okay. So you know that if it's 120 frames, you can slow it down all the way to 20%. I never go to 20. I like to stop around 25%, 24%, just to make up for a few skipped frames. So those numbers are critical. Like if the video was not shot in 50 frames in 60 frames per second. Yeah, if the video was not shot in 60 frames per second, it's really you cannot effectively reduce it. If it's a 24 frame per second video and you try to slow it down to 40%, your video is going to be moving like this. And anyone with a good eye would see that you've done a really bad job at editing. So, by the way, I'm not a master at editing. I just learned some stuff along the way as a photographer, and made a few video films along the way. So I'm just giving out some tips, what I learned. If you know more, you can always add something to it or subtract something from it. All right. So I think even though I want to start the video anyhow, I probably just want to be traditional and start with an establishing shot. Okay. So I took one of the reception area, and I feel like an establishing shot of the Capitol building would be better because all right. This is not going to be as fast as I thought. Okay, so both of these shots are of the reception, all right? Let me take a look at my friend's folders to see if he got an establishing shot of the Capitol building where the ceremony was. So I think that's the only thing I want to do traditionally, get an establishing shot of the building before I start adding people in there. So my sequence is still clean, by the way, guys. This is going to be interesting. Okay, let's see. I think this, that. All right, so he didn't get an establishing shot. I guess we're not going to start with an establishing shot. Oh, let's see. There's more to see down here. So I should have moved the files to an SSD, but I didn't. I don't know why I did that. We'll see. We'll see how the day goes. Yeah, I definitely should have moved all this to the SSD before I started this edit. Anyway, I'm not going to be playing with too many files at once. All right, so we came out, and we did some stuff outside. Okay, so no establishing shot. We still have to move on. Oh, I think we might have something. Something here looks like an establishing shot. Let's see. Let's see what it is. Oh, he was zooming in on that. Let's see if we can steal some. So hopefully he shot this in 60 frames. I'm going to check that real quick. I'm just gonna right click and go to properties. And if it's in 60 frames, then we can slow it down and just use a small portion of this. And yep, if you are watching this, say hi, let me know you're there. It's a beautiful Saturday. All right, so good news, he shot it in 60 frames per second. So I am actually going to start my sequence with this file right here. No. Control Z. Ha! That's always your friend, huh? All right. So I'm gonna go in here and just be particular about what I want to select here. All right. So I think from here to here, it's probably good enough. And the video is slightly tilted, so I'm gonna have to straighten it in post. So we're gonna go in here, and then we're gonna all right. We're not going to use all that, but okay. So in Premiere Pro, I'm I can't talk today. No, I can't talk any day anyway. So all right. So I'm trying to pull the file without the audio. So you just come here and you grab the drag video only here. I don't know if you can see it well. So you grab this and you drag this to your sequence. Okay. And let's try and stick to V1. All right, so this is just an old practice. Just in the past, I've gotten some glitches, and sometimes just leave a little space at the beginning. You could save your whole project. So I've gotten glitches where I couldn't move anything, but I could select stuff from the beginning, and so it's just a thing I do. And so for this video right here, so I'm not going to worry about color grading the individual clips. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the color grade on the original files in the media folder, and it will affect all the clips that I use. I learned that recently, so I hope I'm able to remember that. Well, this live might have to be cut in two because I don't think I can sit here for 2 hours to finish this edit. But I'm going to try and get it done before then. All right, so now we know this is 60 frames per second. So uh, we know we can slow it down as much as 40%. So I'm just gonna right click and go to speed, duration, and 40. That's one way to slow it down. You can slow it down by interpreting the video, interpret it on a 24 frame timeline, and it does the same thing. But if you know the numbers, you can do it yourself. All right, so let's look at how it looks in 60 frames per second. Uh, I don't like it at all because he was um he was zooming in and out, and somehow, all right, I'm gonna use just a little bit of this thing. All right, so the first thing I want to do to this video is straighten it. It's not straight, so I'm gonna go to Effect Controls, and I'm going to go to Rotate, and I'm gonna try something here. Let's see, rotate to the right a little bit. Oh, too much. Something like that. And then because we rotated it, we don't want the black edges to be there. So I'm gonna go fill it up. And I don't know if I made it worse or not. I think it was shot at an angle. Oh Lord, help me. Okay. All right. I think this is decent. So all right, so we straightened the edges. So this is the Capitol building in Harrisburg, by the way, those who don't know. And I'm not gonna keep all of this video. I'm just gonna keep a little bit of it. So maybe from here, as it goes in and right here. All right. All right. So shortcut for the razor is you hit C, and then you get the razor and you can cut. You cut this on the one end, and then I move it to the beginning where I want to go. You hit C, and then you cut on the other end. So I wanted to start from here and go to there. This is a 2-minute video, so you don't want clips to be too long. And then you hit V to have a pointer, and the pointer helps you select. So with this, you can select this and hit delete and hit the delete. Good. So now we have our establishing shot. We'll see, we may or may not use it, but we have it in here. So the next thing I want to do is go back in here. Sorry guys, Okay, so if you were not here before, usually I have this on my other screen, full screen. But because I'm doing all this and I want to show you guys what I'm doing, and I'm sure there are some people who are very new who might, make use of this. That's why I have this in here. So there's that. All right. So now I'm going to focus on the beginning when she was getting ready. Okay. I said I wasn't going to go in chronological order, but I'm just going to go in chronological order a little bit just to get the clips, just so I remember which clips I'm getting. And then once I get my clips, I'm going to find a way to tell the story. So I had to uninstall the new Premiere Pro and reinstall the old one because the new one was glitching. And then the new one, you can actually put it in a storyboard format so that it's like people had in DaVinci forever, so that you can place the files in like a story form. You have, this is the laughter set, this is the crying set, this is the dancing set, and then you can pick and create movies from them. But here we're just going to do it in our mind, and sometimes we can label it, we can label stuff to do. Okay. All right. So moving on, I'm going to go back to the cell vids and I'm going to find something from the beginning. I'm going to go to the beginning. So she's getting ready. Like, let's jump in there. I'm going to go to the getting ready pictures here. Um, let's make this a little bit big. All right. All right. So let's see what we have here. Fun. I'm getting closer. Not today. I probably shouldn't be playing the sound. Oh well, there's nothing there. Apart from the millions this said they hid in the desert, that's it.
Can you see my toes?
What are you guys doing? Katie, did you have underwear in the sink?
Audio off. Okay, all right. I think I'm gonna go like this. She was making faces, and then she went laughing. I'm gonna go from here.
Can you see my
And then go this way. And then go back to here. Why was everybody laughing? Okay, everybody was laughing. Well, I don't need to go back to here then. Sorry guys, I'm talking to myself through this. All right, so sound only. All right, let me see. All right, so sound only. Okay. All right, let me see. All right, let me just play this and see what we have without the sound. Nothing. Okay. All right, I'm just gonna throw the music down there, even though I'm not cutting to the music in this video. I might do it at some point, but right now I'm not. Right now I'm just pulling the clips I want, and I'm going to start labeling them soon. So
Sky crashes into the sea, holding everything in place. What falls apart starts coming back together.
I feel like I want to start with a video of the two of them walking, Pretty sure we have a bunch of those videos. I want to start with a clip of the two of them walking. Who agrees with me? Hey. Yo, Evans, you wanna jump on? Come on, man. What's up, Evans? How you doing? Yeah, I'm trying to do a live this Saturday, trying to edit something out of nothing. Yeah, let me know if you are still on, Evans. Yeah. All right. So now back to the video. So this clip right here, I think I kind of like it. I'm just gonna slow it down just a tad.
What falls apart starts coming back to
Because while I was panning, I could see a little bit of up and down movement. So um if I slow it down, I think it might actually take some of that off. Let's see. Speed duration, let's say 6. I'm gonna do 65 because I don't really want it to be slow motion. Just all right, let's see. You can see at this point I'm not worried about any transitions or anything. Yeah. All right, man. Evans, I'm gonna throw a link there. If you wanna jump in, jump right in, man. It's boring over here. Let me see. How do I even do this? Invite. There you go. Invite. Copy to clipboard. Oh, you still have issues with your audio? All right. Well, how can the audio master himself have issues with his audio for one whole week? That is not acceptable. Huh? You are the audio master. All right, moving on. Now that I slowed it down, it's longer than I anticipated. So
everything in place. What falls apart starts
that's enough. Yeah, I don't need it to go too long. So this, and for her to go right out of frame, I'm gonna cut it right there. That's it. This is how you make the 2-minute video feel like they watched the whole wedding, because you want to cut things short. All right, moving on. Next clip. Getting there from here. So she was getting ready, right? And then let's see. I didn't take that many videos at all, but my friend did. So that's a good thing. I think let me get another one of here over here getting ready. Let me see this, and I'm trying not to play this because I don't. Oh, there. This might be a good one where she made contact with the camera. They're right there. All right, let's see.
Kind of smile a little bit. There you go. Okay. All right, now you can look away and.
See, I was giving directions. See, I was just looking at the clip and I knew that was a good one. Okay. All right, I'm gonna start from here. I'm gonna
Just
go.
look at the camera, smile a little bit. There you go. Okay. All right, now you can look away and.
Okay, so just when she looks away, I'm gonna cut it out and I'm going to pull the video only. So just gonna grab the video only and drop it on the timeline. And now let me just play it with the previous one and see how it looks.
what falls apart starts coming back together. Stars burn out.
All right, I'm gonna slow this one down to speed or duration. I'm gonna bring this one down to 60, and I'm still gonna cut it again. Yeah, Evans, get those cables, man. Get those cables. Oh, I had your comment blocking the stuff all this while. All right, let's see. Now let me play once I slowed it down so that I can trim it again.
Place what falls apart starts coming back together. Stars burn out and become.
I think that's a little long, but I might still cut it. So I'm gonna cut it right here and take this guy out. Okay, moving on. Next clip. We don't have time. Ain't nobody got time for that. All right, let's go. So next clip. So she did a first look for her mom. I'm gonna get to that, but I want to get some more getting ready clips, and I'm going to get it from the other folder because my buddy was there shooting as well with the EOS R. So the footage we've seen so far, apart from the very first one, was with the Nikon Z6, and what I'm about to pull up now is with the EOS R. And I mean, Money did pretty well that day. He got a lot of clips, and it was the first time he was using a monopod. So that was interesting. Yeah, he found ways around it, and it worked. So, all right, I'm gonna go to the beginning of his files and see when he came in. So, like I said earlier, the reason I had my friend videographer on the set was to make YouTube videos. Okay. So look, these are some of the videos we made that day, and I've actually published some of them. One light over there in that corner, and another light over there in this corner. I have the light stands already up so that when I come back from the ceremony, I just put on the lights. I haven't decided which light to use yet. I know we're gonna lose a lot of light, so I might do the 8200 and maybe one of the Godox. Okay, so just to reiterate what I was saying, we were not there to shoot a wedding video. We were there. I was doing photography, and he was getting behind the scenes clips so that I would make YouTube videos out of it. I made about 2 or 3 YouTube videos from this wedding, right? And I feel like, we asked permission from the couple, but then at the end of the day, we got a lot of clips that we can put together and make a video out of. So that's what I'm doing right now. So this was not shot with the intention of making a video. All right. So moving on. I'm trying to see if he got some from the beginning. Okay, there. Getting ready.
Probably.
So Manny, my friend is called Manny. The way he shoots is different, and he shoots smaller clips. I think it's just from experience, maybe losing some clips, and so he shoots shorter clips and he just targets it, shoots it, and cuts it. I sometimes shoot a little longer sweeps, and I have paid for that before, but hey. All right, so moving on. Let's try and find some files here. So this can be 1 second. It is 1 second clip. Really, that was too short. All right, let's try this one out.
Have you seen what people
My thumb just got stuck to
have no
your
ears.
Men don't have ears.
All right, good. We want laughter. We want to capture laughter. So when you capture laughter and you slow it down and you add it to romantic music, it always looks good. So I'm gonna start from here.
Okay.
That's perfect right there. Out. And then I'm going to drag this guy on here, and I'm going to slow it down. At this point, I'm going to assume he shot this in 60 frames per second. I'm not going to keep checking every single one because I know people don't change their frame rate. So he shot this in 24 frames per second. So I cannot slow this down. I could try using what is it? Is it the optical inter something? But it's not advised unless it's something that's very geometrical and very all right. So yeah, I cannot slow this clip down, but I'm going to have to use it the way it is. So let me see what I can do here. Okay, yeah, you can use the optical flow. You can try to do that, but I don't advise that. So I'm not going to do that. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to play this file as is and see if I like it. And if I like it, I'm going to keep it. So those of you who are wondering why I'm not coming down here to hit play on the main player is that I'm using shortcuts. I'm using the IJK, the IJKL. With these three fingers, you can play forward, fast, play back, pause, cut, and it just makes editing so much faster. And you're not using the mouse pointer throughout. But I'm going to try to use a mouse pointer a lot today, just so that those who are just starting out can see exactly what I'm doing. So let's play this.
Become new. Can't predict what people.
I think it works. I mean, we don't have a choice. We cannot slow it down, and I think it works. So I'm just gonna leave it there. So what I'm going to do is all these getting ready pictures, I'm going to select them all and label them, give them a color. And that color would be, let's say, magenta. All right. So now if I see magenta, I know it's getting ready pictures. See? Because as we continue editing, there's going to be a lot more clips, and we don't want to have to click on each one to look and see, oh, what kind of clip is this? What kind of clip is that? So that's how you get away with that. So I'm going to go back in here and see what other snips I can steal from here. Oh, so both shots, my shot and his shot were shots from the mirror. They were actually not shots of the real person. They were shots of the reflection. That's interesting. That's interesting. Okay, I'm gonna leave that as is, and I think that's enough. I don't like too many scenes from the same setup, So this was when the dad came in. We have color balance issues here. Don't worry, we'll fix the color balance when we're done with everything. Okay. Now the dad came in, and I was getting some pictures of the dad. All right, moving on to the next clip. This is the mom. I want the mom to be showcased a lot, but I hope we have some shots of her that. I'm gonna go back that way,
okay,
and make sure I get hair coming and get a reaction. So you just stay with me so that you're out of it.
Okay.
Wedding day shenanigans. Yeah, pretty much stay with me and then you'll be good.
You want this in 60 or 20? I'm only 24 right now.
24 is fine.
Okay.
I said 24 was fine. I said that. He asked me 60 or 24, and I'm like, 24 was fine. Because I saw he had a monopod. But, it was the first time he was using it. So, all right. I don't know how this is going to play out. But I hope he switched to 60 at some point. Mm-hmm. All right. Well, let me see. Oh, this was beautiful. The pictures from this shot was beautiful. But at this point, I was shooting I was shooting video. I was taking pictures. So I didn't take any video at this point. But the my friend did with the EOS R. I was taking pictures with a Z6. All right, let's cut this. Okay, this is good. I kind of like this scene because that's her dad and her stepdad. I actually don't remember which one was the dad, which one was the stepdad, but one was the dad and one was the stepdad. So this is very important for her. So I'm gonna make sure I cut this in. And if you look carefully, that's my wife standing back here. She was the second shooter for the day. I just want a little bit of that. I think that might be good enough. That might be good enough. All right.
Just a sec.
So she's coming down the stairs. I like this shot, and I'm going to see if we can get a good shot of her coming down the stairs.
Don't worry.
So I was shooting with the Z6, and let me show you guys something real quick. The flash you see on top of that camera right there, the flash you see right here is this little flash. So this little flash is actually a good flash for the Z6. It's very portable. It fits right in my palm and travel size, and but it's TTL, so you have to understand how TTL works. And so I was using it for that shot inside. Probably should have used a bigger flash because there was literally no light. But I made it work, and she liked the pictures. So moving on.
Time today.
Are you good? We don't have our bouquets. Oh, girls, you don't have your bouquets.
So when you are shooting the video, the goal is, if you're going to get 3 seconds of still video,
We'll get them.
it's more important than getting 20 seconds of video that is not still, that is trying to be still. No. So if you have to hold it to your chest for 3 seconds, that footage is king. All right.
After. All right, look at them after.
Yeah,
All right, Caitlin, give me a quick pose from there.
that's good.
All right, now you can come down.
All right, now I'm walking.
Oh, stop. And then don't zoom. When you are filming, don't be zooming in and out. Don't do that. I mean, don't be doing it often while you are getting the shot, because it's never really smooth unless you are using a very smooth. They have one of those zoom pulls, and you can pull it smoothly. Don't be zooming in and out because you just ruined that cut. All right, I want to catch that light. She was in good light right around here. I want to catch it. You know what? I don't mind the zoom. I don't mind the zoom here. I think I'll use the zoom here. I'll take it in here and there. And there. All right, that's good enough. Out. And I'm going to pray that this file is 60 frames. Let's see, properties. Yes, 60 frames. So I can slow this down. So that's a good thing. I'm going to slow this down to 40%. Remember, if you slow it down less than 40%, your film is going to be jittery. It's going to be shake, 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 shake. It's not going to be smooth. So if you shot at 60 frames per second and your shutter speed was 125, you can slow it down to 40%. Now, if you shot at 120 frames per second and your shutter speed was 40, 250, whatever, 250, and you get your video, you can slow it down to 20%. It's much slower, it's much smoother because you have a lot more frames, but it's not very practical when you are indoors in a dark place like this trying to get this shot. So I'm just going to play it here to see how it looks on the timeline.
It's what people do, but I'm still holding on to you.
All right, let's see.
Burn out and become new. Can't predict what people do, but I'm still holding on to you.
All right, so this hasn't rendered yet, but it's going to be smooth when it renders. Okay, I'm actually playing at one quarter of the quality because I did not load these files on the SSD. I was not thinking straight when I started this live. So it's not on the SSD. So I dropped this down to one quarter, and the preview is also down to a quarter. So the quality is not going to be all that. But when I'm done, I'll upload the video on YouTube for you guys to see. So, all right, moving on. Now we have the clip. This clip. You know what? This clip, I'm gonna check the properties of this clip right here. That's also 60, so that is great, 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 great. Now I'm gonna move this one away because I'm going to increase this one, and I know it's going to overlap, and I don't want to lose footage. So 40, okay. All right. Now I know I don't need all of this, so I'm gonna do some trimming right now.
People do, but I'm still
I think that's enough. That's enough of seeing two people just standing there. So I'm just gonna cut this. You can turn off the scrubbing audio under the preference audio. Oh, Evans, I don't think I understand what you're saying. Scrubbing audio under the preference audio. I don't understand what you're saying there. You can turn off the scrubbing audio. I call it, I mean, for me, the scrap audio is what I get straight from the camera. So you can explain that to me if you're still watching. Okay. All right. So now that we have this shot, let's move on. Let's see where we got the shot from. And let's get a few more takes. So this was where we got that shot from. So I'm going to pull this. All right. So this is the first look for her dad and her stepdad. I think I might need to restart my system here so that you guys can have a smooth experience, you know. Just hold it.
Just hold it. Okay.
Yes. All right, this was okay. There, we're getting something. We're getting something. I just want to catch the emotion. I want to catch some emotion. It wasn't in focus.
Hello, you guys.
Okay, you guys want to go back a little bit and post for a picture? Okay. I know I got a few really good pictures from this shot from my angle. So this is where I get to cheat a little bit. The video was not that in focus, but I can actually cheat and put some pictures in there. So I think what happened here was he was using the facial focus. And facial recognition on the EOS R at that time, I think it went and picked the background, so you can see the background is in focus, and she's not in focus. He's not in focus. He is barely in focus. And did it get better? Oh, we got some.
Hello, you guys.
Okay, you guys want to go back a little bit? Let's for a picture. Already. One, two. Maybe right there. Okay, we're in the camera ready. 1, 2. So one thing I don't like in wedding videos is when they include pictures of videos of when people are taking pictures. It's just so weird. People are just standing still and looking in one direction, and then you have someone with a video camera in the face. So that's one thing I don't like. I've done it before. All right, this is hard. This is really hard because I really wanted to get a shot from this. So I'm gonna just watch it one more time and see if I missed something. Okay, so you're gonna walk and then tap both of them at the same time.
Okay. What should I do with my bouquet?
Just hold it.
Just hold it? Okay.
Yes. All right. Like I said earlier, I'm going to edit this to be a little darker. Okay, dark and a little moody. So I think this clip might pass. We'll see what happens. So this is good. I'm gonna start from here. Turn around.
I wanna.
All right, less is more, guys. Less is more. So I think I'm just gonna go as she walks, and then right here out, I'm going to insert one of the pictures that I took of this, and I think it might do the trick. Okay. All right, moving on. Let me see. Where is the clip we're just working on right now?
Thank you so much. Here. Thank you. I love you.
Some hugs, you just know that that person means a lot to them. So I'm just going to include a snippet of this. Oh, Evans, I understand what you're saying now. So the scrubbing audio, so that means that the audio that's coming out from here, I can turn it off right away. Okay, I get it. I get it. I'm gonna add this, even though I really don't like this clip as much. I'm still going to color code all these clips as magenta. So you right click, you select them, you right click, go to label, and then go to magenta. So this is my timeline so far. It's as simple as it gets, a linear timeline. And this is my establishing shot, and these are the getting ready shots, which are magenta. Okay, moving on. All right, this is a so as I'm dragging this through, I'm just looking for moments And like I mentioned earlier, this was not a wedding video, so he was getting behind the scenes, and a lot of them were supposed to include me communicating with the bride because I was making a video. So that's how we have all this footage that I cannot use. Oh, very nice. I have a nice picture of this. This is actually a nice video I can use for myself at some point, but it's not gonna work for the wedding video. So let's go back here, and I'm going to. So this is her mom. We want the mom to show as much as possible.
So when she's ready to go and you're doing your thing,
Alright, well, we
just
can
like
just do
do
the
one
pictures
quick look
then.
on her back, check any for disease out there. Yep.
See that? That little smile, that will be good for something. So I'm going to start from here.
Any for disease out there. Yep.
The smile, and then right there, I'm gonna go out of there, and I'm gonna go grab audio. So usually this is on a different screen. I've said it so many times already, but it's really annoying working with the small timeline. All right, I want to see something here. Properties. Sometimes it's down, sometimes it's up, sometimes I cannot see. Oh, it's down there. All right, good. This was 60 frames, just to be sure. And speed duration, I'm going with 40.
Blue, I'd go anywhere with you, and if the world's I'd go anywhere with you, and if
All right, we want laughter. We want happiness to show. Okay, so you gotta steal those moments, clip them, and then you never know where you can use it in the video. The outdoor footage was really good. So if we can get something decent from indoors, I am probably going to be happy. Okay, moving from indoor to outdoor is not a good thing. Next clip. All right, so here we go again. And if this was a wedding video, the videographer would be in front telling them to walk towards him and blah, blah, blah. But he was just getting behind the scenes for me. And I had this monstrous thing behind my neck, this monstrosity. So my neck was really hurting from the strap. And I couldn't find my camera strap, my double strap. So I actually sewed a foam thing in this leather thing, and I put it around my neck. It was very comfortable, but it looked really weird. So, all right, let's see the little clothing you guys see. Okay, like this, and then drop your shoulders down that way, like that. There you go. Look, you did it better than I did. Let's see if I can steal a moment from this, because there was a time I asked them to walk towards the camera, and I don't know if the.
That was really funny.
And Sarah staring at us like a peeping Tom.
That's perfect. That's it. Those are the moments you want to steal right there. So I'm gonna go a step back. I might actually zoom in a little bit more so that they are more visible in the shot. I'm gonna go from here.
Peeping Tom. She's kind of creepy. I don't really know. Allie has
All right, that's good. Go back. So I'm gonna go from here in. She laughed and it calmed down, and I'm out. So I'm gonna drag just the volume only here, and just to verify. So I didn't shoot these. That's why I keep verifying what frame rate it was. 60 frames. That's good. I'm gonna go and give it a 40%. All right, that's good. All right, now moving on.
I'd go anywhere with you, and if the world stopped spinning too, I'd be holding on to you.
All right. So for some reason, I feel like I'm gonna move all the files to the SSD, but that means I have to take a break. But let's keep cutting some files. We'll see. All right, so the next thing I plan to do here is I'm going, now that I slow this down, let me play it through and see what it looks like.
With you, and if the world stopped spinning too, I'd be holding on to you.
Okay, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to do a few more cuts, and then I'm going to do a restart of my system because I have too many things running. Okay, so look, you guys, look, that's my wife right there. She was assisting me for the day. Hey Rachel, there you are. I don't know if you're watching, but trying to see if I can steal some other moments in here. Okay, moving on. Next clip. Well, the next clip here, we are getting ready, and I wanted him to film our light setup. It was a very nice building. Okay, moving on to the next one. Okay, I don't think any of these clips is for them. Okay, now before I do that, I need to go back to some of my clips and grab the first look. So this footage now is from the Nikon Z6, and all right. So first look, let's do this. I'm gonna go like this.
Oh. I love it.
Actually, let me play a little bit more.
Oh, stop. Oh, I like the back.
Somebody close that door for me, please.
Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put this clip in there, and I'll cut it in there.
You are a princess, like a princess. You look at the lady.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna go out here. I'm gonna take that and put it right here. Okay. So still cutting. And if you're just new to the stream here, please do me a favor and give it a thumbs up, and invite rank somewhere. All right, let's see what we have.
And if the world stopped spinning too, I'd be holding on to you. Our time is never the stuff in our minds. I could walk into the night.
Okay, so this clip right here, I am going to do a lot more cutting to it, but right now I'm just going to leave it in there. Bad decision, maybe? Maybe. Okay, so that was the clip I took. And after that, I did not take any other video until we were over here at the park taking pictures. So that's gonna be interesting. So all the footage from the church will be 100% dependent on my buddy, and I know he will deliver. So we'll see how that goes. Let's see. You know what? I took some footage that can be very important that I'm missing out on. There you go. This is it right here. All right, this is perfect. So this footage, I have plans for it. I kind of like the one with the bad color. I'm going to speed it up and then slow it down and speed it up again. All right, so this footage, I'm going to send it to the beginning of the video. And I'm going to put it up here for now. Okay. So let's see. Man, I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry, and I'm thirsty. So I think I now understand why people drink water if they have to talk for long, you know. Usually I host a live with my friends, but it's a lot of us and we don't do this much talking. So this is a little different. Gonna take some getting used to, and we'll see. Oh, I did get a shot from the church. I knew I tried to get an establishing shot from the church. Let's see. Hopefully it's good because it's probably just a one shot. I think my wife heard me say that and then she brought me water. Oh man, this is good. Oh yeah, and then people who are on lives also eat lobster and some really good food. Let's see if she brings some food. Oh man. All right, let me see what's playing here now.
Marriage is a commitment to life. The best that two people find and bring out in each other. It offers opportunities for sharing.
I love it. It's weird, but that was the only video I got in the church, and I think I knew why I got it, and this is the reason why I got it. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be 60 frames. I think after this sack, I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna start from here. I'm gonna go this way. Keep going and stop. Out. That's it. That's the shot I was looking for at the beginning. So this is more like an establishing shot, but I mean this building is pretty elegant. So what's happening here is, all right. So to move all your files forward, you hit A. When you hit A, you get the double arrows like you see on my screen right now. And once you click it, it selects all your files. And then you can hit V. And once you hit V, you get the normal selector. You just click on one and then you just drag it. Okay. And I'm going to drag this file here to the beginning, Okay. I will be doing some more arrangement to them later on. Like I said, this video is not going to be in chronological order. It's just I'm going to find a way to tell the story from low energy to emotional to happily ever after ending. And if you're new, if you're watching this, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't. And thank you for being here. Happy, is it belated Thanksgiving? All right. Now let's get back to editing. I was too excited about this clip that I found. See, I shot this a few months ago, so I don't know the exact clips that I have on here. So now let me check the properties of this file. I'm gonna pray that it's 60 frames. So that means I can slow it down to 40%. So let's do this again. Speed or duration down to 40%. And I'm gonna move everything forward again. And I actually don't mind this clip starting the whole video and playing very slowly. Like, let me see. All right, let's play it and see what it looks like right now.
New day, sky crashes into the sea, holding everything in place. What falls apart starts coming.
It's a little long. It's a little long, I must say. The attention span of people these days, so maybe if I start from here instead, I'm gonna cut it to here. I'm gonna cut the first few seconds off and move this back, and then let's see what it looks like this time.
New day, sky crashes into the sea, holding everything.
All right, so I would like this right here to slowly fade into something close up of the couple. I don't know what yet, but I'll move on. And then if you are just joining me, the reason why I'm moving this around is usually it's on my second screen, and if I put it there, you cannot see it. That's why I keep bringing it up to show you what I'm doing, because there may be somebody here who might learn something, even though I'm not a pro video editor. There are a few things I've picked up along the way. So here we are. All right. Now that I have an establishing shot of the church inside and establishing shot of the church outside, I would like us to go from the outside to the inside. And that pretty much sets the pace for the video. So we'll do that later. And where is the outside video I got earlier? So this is the outside video I got earlier. Why is it dark? There, that's the outside video I got earlier. And so this is the outside of the building, and then this is the inside of the building. So we can do something with that along the line. All right, moving on. I'm gonna now go to the clips that my friend took, and we've gotten some really golden clips from that. And just again, to be clear, he was here to get behind the scenes pictures for me. So most of his clips were supposed to include me in it and my wife working. So yeah, he wasn't there to get video a wedding video, just to make that clear. All right, let's see. I'm looking for some establishing shots right now. The lobster just came in. My wife is awesome, guys. Oh man. It's like every time I try to edit a video, I'll try to go not too traditional, but it just feels more natural to go traditional. It just feels more natural to go from beginning to end, include the speech, include the I do's and everything, you know. Yeah, but we'll see how that goes. All right, let's see this clip. So one thing I do to save time, especially if you have a lot of clips, is that I just drag this through slowly and try to see what I have, and that can be a daunting task as well. Okay. All right, that's wifey and I preparing for the day with our flashes. I had a trigger on my flash on my camera, and I had my on-camera flash on the trigger. So I was triggering an 8600 and an 8200 at the same time. The room was really big and very poorly lit, so we had to make it work somehow. So there's a bride being walked on by her dad and her stepdad. I think that's all I need from that clip. So I'm gonna pull this. I'm gonna leave a space here because just to show the church thingies, and I'm gonna have a different color for the clips from the church. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to edit the title of this thing so that it's part 1, because I'm gonna need to take a break to eat and drink some water, and I will be back with part 2. Yeah, what do you guys think? No. You know what I can do though? I can let something play. I can let something play while I okay.
What falls apart starts coming back together. Stars burn out and become new.
Okay. All right. Now back to this place. So I picked that. I picked the beginning when they were coming. When they went all the way up. I think that's good enough. I'm going to go to the next one.
Nurture between these two people. Today they commence a new life together, built on the foundations of trust, compassion, and mutual respect. Caitlin and Kyle, you two have the opportunity to build an amazing life together. You're blessed to share this experience with all loved ones together.
So I don't plan to include any of the sermon or the vows for the day. So I don't plan to include any of that. So let's just have that in mind. Okay. Moving on. Hold on. So I'm just gonna comb through this for any other moments that I think I want to include. I think this is a better angle. We went to the middle eventually. If you are new here, do well to give us a thumbs up and stay put. If you have any questions, you can ask in the comment section and let's have a conversation. There's so much I don't know when it comes to video, but at the same time, I've picked up some things along the way. So
Promises you are about to make.
So that's me, and this is the monstrosity thing I had behind my neck that day. This wasn't a bad shot, but I was in the shot. And remember, it was not a wedding video, so I had every right to be in the shot.
The promises we will witness here today are
Okay, I'm gonna steal a shot from here.
Serious and
Guys, zooming in and out ruins videos.
The promises we will witness here today are serious and life-altering commitments. In the art of a good marriage, Wilfred Arian Peter, you're at your footers.
All right, this is good enough. I just needed a little clip of the priest, and that's all I needed. So I'm gonna move on. And the easy way is to just drag this thing, just drag it and see what moments come up. As a priest is still preaching, we don't need to see all that. We saw 4 seconds of it. That's good enough. He's still the priest. He's still the priest. All right, let's move to the next shot. Next clip. Whatever. All right, I'm gonna drag this from the beginning as well. Okay, so there was a little bit of an establishing shot into the couple here, which I kind of like, the reveal. So I think I'm gonna do a little bit of that. I'm gonna do a little bit of that in.
Understanding and a sense of humor.
Out. I'm gonna add that to the edge here. Okay, so I moved this to the other screen. So these other clips are clips from the church, and I'm going to right click, select them, you right click on them and you go to label, and then you select a color for them. Mango, let's go with mango. So if you see the color mango, you know these are clips from the church. Magenta, it looks more like pink from here. These are clips from the getting ready. And then these clips are clips from the first look right here. So when you color code your clips, when you go back to put together the film, you know, it's easy for you to know what you're working with. All right, moving on. You know what? The close up of the roof. Okay, now we already got that shot. So moving on. I think the most important thing is being able to recognize what a good shot is and knowing how to use it, because you can have the best shots, but if you don't know how to use it for them to have some synergy going on, talking to each other and being better, then what's the point? All right, nothing special there. Let's go to the next one. That's me trying to get out of the way this time. And when I'm done, I'm gonna color grade this and bring out more light in these pictures. All right. So there's a lot of vowel reading. I'm trying to get to the end where the kiss happened, because that's what I want to pull from this, and then we're gonna go outside. The clips outside are much more vibrant and clear, and the lighting in this church, well, in this Capitol building, was pretty bad. It was a very big building with old stained glass, so there was like different colors of light coming in, and it was bad. Yeah. Okay, so moving on here. All right, not trying to find the kiss. We're almost there. We're a few clips away. Yep, 3 more clips, and then we'll be outside. So I feel it's pretty close. All right. That was just my back. All right. Yes, I think he might have gotten it from this angle. Any angle at all is good. We need a kiss. And this the wedding officiant was very knowledgeable. He moved out of the way right after he pronounced that. So let's see. All right, let's see this one more turn.
Law and love. Kyle, you may not kiss the bride forever seal.
So watch this. Watch how he just moves out of the way. That was my flash going off. I should probably be showing you guys some of these pictures. If you want to see some of the pictures I took this day, comment below and I'll show it. If nobody's interested, I'm not gonna show it. So let's see where we can pick it from. All right. So right now, I'm trying not to put too much pressure on my system. That's why I'm only playing back at a quarter of the quality, and because there's just so many files, and I didn't put the files in an SSD, so it's not as fast as it should be. So rookie mistakes, guys, rookie mistakes. All right. Now I'm gonna put this guy on here, and then we're gonna keep going. So we got a kiss, and that's it. Oh, there was clapping. Let me see. All right, so I just got an idea. I might just end the video with this, and I'm actually going to keep the audio for this. Holy cow. So my 2 minutes is almost up, and I haven't even done the outdoor stuff yet. I haven't even done the reception yet. I don't think I can make this a 2 minute video. Maybe a 3 minute video. How about that? And there's a lot of stuff I need to cut anyway, so we'll see. And let's see the beginning. Okay. All right, so that's good. And right after that, we're heading out now. Let's see what we have here.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your help today, give them a small person.
Hey, actually coming out. Let's see. Okay, then he ran to the other side. Yep. That's money. Good job, money. It's good. Okay. So here, that's it right there. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Enough. Out. I take that clip right there and put it right here. I'm gonna have to even slow that down. In the meantime, I'm gonna label these as mango. Label mango. All right, so the mango just tells me that that was shot in the church. And so we're gonna go. Oh, okay, I think I like the shot from the back too. I could use it somewhere. All right, I'm gonna cut them out just before. Right there, I'm gonna cut it out just before show up. I'm gonna put this in here. Just let me check the property of this clip and pray it's 60 frames per second. Properties. 24 frames, people. 24 frames. That means I can't do any slowing down of stuff in the church. So I'm gonna have to cut stuff really short. All right. So we came outside. All right. So this was bright, and then he fixed it. That's why you gotta know how to fix stuff. Trying to organize a large group of people is a lot of work. All right. Can we have the parents and grandparents over here?
And the bridal party.
So if you have an accent, we have a large group of people who hardly understand the accent. Okay. Wait, is that it? You know what? This is a good moment right here. I'm gonna. Oh wait, they were not in focus though. Focus was in the back of this guy's head. All right, I'm gonna use this clip too. So at this point, what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave a little bit of space and and start with these guys. Leave this here. I'm gonna start with leave space here and start with these guys. Okay. So if you're just watching, do well and give us a thumbs up and like the video, subscribe. If you have any questions, you have any suggestions while I'm editing this video, let me know. All right, so this is the mom, the bride's mom. So anything in relation to the bride's mom is important. So I am going to just cut a snippet of this. And this is the groom. And it's such a strong video. It's such a strong clip right there. You know, bride's mom coming in. Okay, I think I have to get it from when she goes in for the hug. Right around there.
I loved your vows. It's beautiful.
She said, I love your vows. It's beautiful. I don't know if I should put that audio in there. It's not very clear. So I'm not going to put it in there. All right. Out. And I'm going to cut it. The hug says it all. So I think, you know, it shows the mother-in-law has a pretty good relationship with the son-in-law, and that's good. All right, moving on. So, okay, sorry guys. I keep putting stuff on this timeline, and I keep talking about it, and it's on the other screen. That's why you can't see it. So this is my timeline, okay? Everything that you see in mango color was in the church. Everything in the pink was getting ready. Everything in between here was the first look, and then right after the mango is the outdoor. Wait. Oh, this was all supposed to be mango. My bad. Yeah. So, and then this is the outdoor stuff. So now I'm going to make this smaller so that you guys can see it. And I'm going to take this clip and put it right here. There. Oh, same clip. I think I already did that. I already did that. Okay, I'm going to remove this one then. All right. So moving on. What is the next clip? This is the one. This one. All right, so guys, obviously I cannot finish this edit today, and it wasn't fully planned. And usually, this would be a more planned video, but it wasn't. I just decided to go live and do it. So I am going to say bye-bye and go find some food to eat, and then I'll come back with part two. Part two, I will be just finishing the edit, so you guys would have seen a lot of the stuff already. I hope I'm making sense. Yeah, I need some sugar in my brains. Not literally, but yeah, I could use some sugar in my brains. All right, so let me just look at this other clip here before I say bye-bye. All right. So that's one department I'm not very good at, trying to organize everyone. Okay, let's do this. Okay. I'm trying to see if I can get a big shot of everyone without me in it. I guess not. Let's try this other one. I guess not either. All right. This was the immediate family, so this might be the one that they probably want.
Well, people in the back up on the steps so they can see. Yeah.
Okay.
Wherever you want us to
Can you
go.
guys just go back just a little bit? That's good. Okay. So yes, so at this point, Manny was doing exactly what he was supposed to be doing, getting behind the scenes pictures, behind the scenes video. That's what
Mother.
I was saying, right here between them, yeah. All right, this is a good shot of close. I'm gonna go in here. That's it. That's enough. I can't. That's enough. That's good. I'm going to drag that video only and put it right here. Okay. So now I think I have the outdoor shot that I need of the family, and I don't need any more because they'll be showing up in the at the reception several times anyway. So moving on. Let's see. This one, I'm not even gonna. You have to look at every clip, even if you are 100% sure that you got what you wanted. Sometimes it's a nugget. The worst clip is the nugget somewhere. You just gotta find it and cut it out. Okay, so now that we're here, what happened? I am lost. Okay. Oh, I think I went to the wrong folder. All right, guys. Well, I don't know if I should leave now. Let me see. Let me just play a little bit back here and see what I have. There'll be some black spaces, but just bear with me for now. There might be some black
New
spaces.
day, sky crashes into the sea, holding everything in place. What falls apart starts coming back together. Stars burn out and become new. Can't predict what people do, but I'm still holding on to you. I'm still holding on to you. All the days we colored blue, I'd go anywhere with you. And if the world stopped spinning too, I'd be holding on to you. Our time is never the stuff in our minds. I could walk into the night, coming out the other side for better. We chase things that make the light wanna stay, holding everything in place, trying to find a way back together. Stars burn out and become new. Can't predict what people do, but I'm still holding on to you. I'm still holding on to you. All the days we colored blue, I'd go anywhere with you. And if the world stops spinning
glitching. I need to do a restart.
I'd be holding on to you. Holding on to you.
Okay, I think.
Holding on to you.
I mean, when I'm done editing this, I will post the video on here. Okay, it will say Caitlin and Kyle wedding video, and I may come live again to finish this edit later today. But right now, I think I need to take a break, and um I will be back. But before I take a break, I need to make sure everything is kind of, let me have a good idea where I stopped this video at. Oh, this clip here. Okay. All right. I think I've had enough of the clips of just people standing by the in front of the Capitol taking pictures. Because eventually we sent everybody away and it was just a couple. So that was when one, two. Okay, brothers and sisters, jump in real quick.
Brothers and sisters.
So you should have a list. I did not have a list. I didn't
Brothers and sisters.
for a list. Didn't
Nick
get a
Berry.
list. So if you don't have a list, it's a little bit more difficult because it's easy to forget brothers and sisters. Easy to forget mother-in-law, and somebody's gonna have some issue. So yeah, okay, this is good too. I'm gonna keep moving on. I need to drag this up a little bit so I can see 2 videos at a time. Okay. So if you are new, if you are just watching, this was a photography gig that I was doing, and I asked my friend Manny to come along to get some behind the scenes video for YouTube, which I did make about 2 or 3 YouTube videos from the clips here, talking about how I set up my lights for reception videos and reception pictures, and how to pose a couple and stuff like that. So I did that, and I have all these clips laying around. So I decided to, why not make a video for the couple? You know, it's 2020. Everybody has had a pretty bad year. So what if I can surprise them with a wedding video, and it might just make their day? So that's what I decided to do today. And I don't think I can. I was hoping to finish it within 2 hours, but I haven't even started color grading. I haven't even started transitions. I haven't even started anything. I'm just cutting. But fortunately, I have cut it to the end of the ceremony. And that's a lot, you know, because getting ready, first looks, ceremony is all done. Now it's just the picture taking and the reception. And the reception, there was not a whole lot to the reception. It was a very quick reception. So that's what I'm doing. And if you are new here, if you can give the video a thumbs up, that would be great. Thank you. All right. So I'm getting back on here, and then say hi in the comments. Let me know. Oh, hey, we might actually have Evans on for part 2. That would be great. Yeah, if we're able to get Evans on for part 2, that would be great. That would be great. Yeah. All right, guys. All right, so I'm going to peace out now, and I will see you guys later. If I'm not able to make it later, then you guys will see the video. Okay. All right, I'm gonna have to end this broadcast. And